today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and we're actually going to do it on this look right here. Really beautiful goldish, brownish, wearable daytime. I asked a lot of you on Twitter what kind of look you wanted me to do, and I got a lot of responses for wearable smoky eyes. So we're going to pretty much do that. I'm not using any black, so it's very wearable for the daytime, but it's a really, really pretty look. It's one of my favorites to do even when I go out at night because I don't like to overdo it with black. But anyways, I'm using all of these palettes here, so if you have them, take them out. Really easy to use. The first one here is the 10 color palette. This is the concealer palette. I get a lot of questions about this one. Sometimes I like to use it for all over foundation, only in the nighttime though, because in the daytime it's going to be a little too heavy if you use concealer as foundation, but it gives you like the ultimate coverage. So anyways, I am this shade here, so if you're NC40, I actually use this for concealer and all over, but all over I use these two mixed up, but I'm an NC40 too, NC40 sometimes. So that's the concealer palette. We're also using the blush palette. So if you have it, we're going to use just one shade, which is this one here. And I was going to do blush, kind of like a pinkish tone, but I thought it would be like just too much, and I kind of wanted to keep it like in the same color palette, like browns and bronzy looks. So we have this, and I used it to contour my cheeks because I did gain a little weight, and I want to slim down my face a little. And then we're also using the 66 lip gloss palette. And then just to show you which ones I used, because I was originally going to do like a red, but then I was like, red doesn't really go with this. So I went for the matte brown, or for the gloss brown here. And then you have this really shiny, clear gloss. And it's extremely high glossy, if that makes sense. And then last but not least, the one palette that we're using for eyebrows and for the main all over eyelid color is this one here, and this is the 88 Matte Cool Eyeshadow Palette, and these are all from BH Cosmetics. So it has all of these shades here, cool shades, has some warms too though, but yeah, I'm not gonna go through the colors because I do show you guys in the video which colors we're going to be using. I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. It's really easy to do, and also the hair tutorial is going to be coming up in my YouTube channel, so check that out, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye! So we're going to start off, and to save a little bit of time, I actually already applied a eyelid primer, and I used the BH Cosmetics in Nude, and it's pretty much very, very sticky, which is what I wanted because we really want to pack on the first shade, which is the gold one. The main palette that we're using today is the 88 color palette, and this is the Cool Eyeshadow Palette. We're going to start off by taking this one down here, which is a really beautiful like bronzy gold. Before that, I am actually going to take some tape, and the one that I have is actually double-sided tape, which could get some of the fallout. I already have foundation on, but I don't have concealer. So I'm just going to take it and just kind of touch it a little bit so it's not that sticky and it doesn't take my foundation off, but if it does, you can just go back at the end. And then just place it at whatever angle you want. I like to start from the corner and then kind of angle it up towards where my eyebrow ends, just like this. So this brush that I'm using is by BH Cosmetics, and it's just a flat eyeshadow brush, and we're going to go into the gold bronzy color that I told you. And you're going to start by patting it down, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's already grabbing the color very well because it's a sticky base. Alright, so if you have any left over, just go ahead and put that at the bottom eyelid. And I'm using the tip of the brush for this. Right beneath the first color that we used, we have this really matte brown. I'm just using a fluffy brush like this one. And then just bring it in. Don't bring it all the way in, just kind of keep it up here. It gradually looks blended. Just going to take another brush, and you can go ahead and go into the palette and pick any of the highlights that you want to. I actually like this one here, which is the fourth one up from the bottom on the left side, because it's a really pretty kind of nudish pink. So that's going to go right beneath the eyebrow as a highlight. Taking another fluffy brush. This one's a little bit darker, as you can see. And we're actually going to go into this color right over here. So next to the middle. And that's a brownish color with a little bit of shimmer. This actually has like glitter bits in it. But it's the darkest one, and I didn't want to do black because it's more wearable if you don't do black. So we're just going to take it on the tip, and I am going to place this right here slowly, kind of by tapping it, because I don't want it to exceed the matte brown, and I don't want it to go like all the way to the inner half. So just kind of place it here. This is just to kind of give the eye some more depth without doing like black. Once you have that done, you can remove the tape. Let's go back into the matte brown with a flat brush and just kind of buff this out a little bit. Alright, so from the same palette, I am going to go right above that brown that we used, this one here. I'm just going to take a little bit of the bottom one as well, and I'm using an angled brush, and we're actually going to fill in our eyebrows. Then I'm going to take a black eyeliner at the bottom, do some mascara, put on some lashes, and then I'll be back to show you how to do the rest. I'm taking this brush here, which is pretty pointy, and I like to use it for concealer underneath my eyes. So I'm actually going to take this shade right here, which I tend to use a lot. And I'm just going to put that where I need the concealer. Okay, so we're going to take a blush brush, and I'm also taking this 10 color blush palette, and I'm actually going to take this shade right up here, which is kind of like a contouring shade, and we're going to use that to kind of give our face, sculpt our face actually. Since we have a pretty neutral palette, you can pretty much experiment with a lot of the shades. And this is the 66 lip gloss palette. It has a bunch of different lip glosses. This one here, this white one, is like the ultimate gloss, so you can just top it off if you want it to be really glossy. So I pretty much used the corner brown, and I topped it off with the gloss right on top.